In this episode, we discuss overly long titles. Welcome back, fellow citizens of Jar, to Deron for Super President. This is the show in which we try to build our own country, take over the universe, and fix all of the universe's problems. If you'd like to join along and see what that may entail, please hit the subscribe button down below and join us on our path to glory. Our population is expanded, therefore our country must also grow in size. Larger country. From last week, we have a population of 124 citizens of our fair nation of Jar. Fun fact, we now have a population equal to that of the small micronation of the United Federation of the Bear Mountain Highlanders. I know you've probably never heard of that. Seth Hinman, a member of the Bear Mountain Highlanders, which is a small sports academy in Kansas, decided that maybe they were destined for bigger things and declared themselves to be a country. So on to today's topic. We are figuring out titles. Now, Esther came in a comment a little while ago discussing what the actual official title of the Queen of England was, which in English is Her Majesty Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, of her own realms and territories, Queen, Head of the Commonwealth, Defender of the Faith. I like the idea of long titles. Now, currently, I am simply Super Presidential Candidate Deron. It's very short, it's precise, it's to the point, but I think as the history of our fair nation of Jar tends to expand and increase, we should also increase my titles, because I'm a narcissist at heart and I enjoy things being placed in honor of me. But at the same time, you can't just give yourself 12,000 titles. You must earn 12,000 titles. Now, based on a history of our fair and wondrous nation of Jar, I think that I should be declared leader of Jar in the titles, officially. So it'll be Super Presidential Candidate Deron, leader of Jar. I know, it's still a bit short. We also have this wonderful plan to reinstate Pluto as a planet by destroying most of Mercury and then fusing bits of Mercury with Pluto to make a new Pluto. So I think we should add on Protector of Pluto. So it will be Super Presidential Candidate Deron, leader of Jar and defender of Pluto. And I think we'll leave it there for now. And as I deserve it, and as we actually accomplish things, we'll add on as many citizens in our fair nation gain titles by just being amazing and doing fantastic things. I think you're all very cool. I myself will also grant myself a title here and there, but I don't want to just go and put all the titles on because then it's meaningless and too much of a mouthful. Now, our citizens are also a part of this conversation, which is why we added it in. And I've actually gotten a bit of an interesting theme to a few comments this week. After my unfortunate hiatus, when Mother Nature decided to murder me before my time and I got away successfully, we've had a couple comments discussing what should happen if something should happen to me. First off, we have Samuel Bastable, starting on a different note, saying, genetically enhanced pickles would do the trick. Maybe by injecting the cure into the pickle, then eat it, it would probably work. I'm glad you were better. Maybe make a robotic version of you so that when you die, the robot will take place. Now, I'm glad you would give me this idea, because you see, I have actually gone out of my way, and I have actually constructed a robot version of me. Now, I know it's not as interesting or important or as dashingly handsome as I am, but we have to learn to look past that. We have to learn to look into the heart of my robotic replacement should I pass away. This is Robot Deron. Now, I know he's not quite me. He's got some experience in running things and making sure that stuff goes away. He's also pretty good at protecting stuff. It's inside his programming to be good and things. Also on that same thing, Raytopia News said, if you get sick, you need someone to replace you, like a vice president. Also glad you're feeling better, I was worried about you. Now we do have a robotic version of me ready to replace me. We've got it covered for now. I find it interesting that on one of my previous videos, we now have the comments, these are the only comments on the video by the way, of first, second, and third. I just find it hilarious. Jesse commented in saying, when we reach our ultimate goal, we will have literal universal healthcare. In the official campaign slogans, we're going to put down, we're the only ones who truly want universal healthcare. Thanks, Jesse. Levi saying, I got it. We're a videocracy, a government based entirely on YouTube. Ooh, an internet country, like Ladonia, even though we have our own land. Haha. We don't live on it. But we want to be at some point in time, that's one of those wonderful, lovely things of, I'd like to expand more than just YouTube. But for now, yes, you are, I would say, technically correct. We are based entirely on YouTube, aside from the Facebook spread we have going. Esther135 saying, thanks for the new title. You're welcome. It's the end of the Shannon War. We can add to our history. Long live Jar. We can add it to our history. Thomas S. saying, universal healthcare means lots of taxes. Maybe we should figure out how to make medicines and surgeries cheaper so that everyone will be able to afford it. Although we should cover very expensive things like cancer and stuff. Tough decisions though. Lolly also saying, if we own everything, medicine will be easily available for a smaller price. Sickness sucks, and I just like to get rid of all of that. Now I know it's one of those things where it's like, gee Darren, that's really hard, but I would remind you we pledged to combine Pluto with Mercury and create a shield around the sun to create infinite energy, so like, we're cool with big goals. MCat the Shapumpathum saying, I appreciate the title of Forager Jars. Forager, I'll occasionally post on Reddit about any new resources. Cool, good to know. Signed, the Forager. Raven Quinn saying, glad you're feeling better. Would you like me to begin writing in the history books now that the Shannon War is over? Yeah, go for it. Whatever history books you end up coming up with after a while, please let me know what they look like, because that would be really cool to go over in an episode. Language Stuff saying, I'm the 120th citizen. And Lolly saying welcome, and welcome. Good to have you on board. It's always fun to have more people as part of the citizens of our lovely country of Jar. Good to see you. The Great Lolreich saying, good to see you back. I was about to start a riot if you didn't upload. Sorry again about that. Lolly saying, I would have joined that riot, and that would be 2 people turning into thousands and upon millions, or 124. I appreciate that you both care, and it actually makes me feel really cool on the inside. Raytopia News saying, I think we need to give away more galaxies, because there are upwards of an estimated 200 billion. You make a fair point. Now, but this is the thing that I'm going to do. The first 100 subscribers, just get a galaxy. Here you go. That's all you need to do, just click subscribe. But I also hate that feeling of like, just because I showed up late to this game and I'm left out, that sucks. So like the Galaxy Club will probably expand, again, as we grow into the thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions of people. The true people and community members that join a lot and end up getting titles. I think it's fair, because there are 200 billion, galaxies, to add them to the Galaxy Club as well. So if somebody gets a bunch of titles or is an active community member, yeah, of course you can join the first 100 people in having your own galaxy. But, if the 1,000,003rd person shows up, hits subscribe, never says a thing, and doesn't talk to anyone, and isn't fun anyway, if we gave everybody on Earth a galaxy, yeah, there'd be 193 billion left. At least in this galaxy, there are billions of people. We don't know, every other galaxy could also have billions of people. So, gotta be careful. Bread and Butter, BAB Gaming, says, I got sent to jail by my cousin, Caleb King. He forced me to make a new YouTube account for this. But love the videos. Good to have you on board. Although, if you like this channel, there are many wonderful channels on YouTube. I like having a YouTube account. I have like hundreds of subscriptions in every way. I love watching YouTube videos. Have your pal, if I'm saying that wrong, let me know, saying, I'm your 123rd citizen. I have a screenshot as proof. Nice. Being such a number, can I be the first Grand Admiral of the Naval Fleet and the Space Fleet? Also, can I be Grand Governor of the Pacific and all lands that surround the Pacific? I've been watching your videos since last night. Have a great day, my glorious, friendly, and best leader, Kim Jo. Darren. Hey, we're not that dictatorial. I'm not a Kim Jo. I'm a Deron. At least for now, I'm trying to keep off, like, just handing things off from Earth, because, like, people get pretty touchy, especially on Earth, people get pretty touchy-feely if you're like, oh, sure, I'll just hand you Australia. Then everyone from Australia is like, hey, that's mine. And again, we'll hold off on just handing, like, Grand Admiral's a pretty flashy title. Naval and Space are like, there's a lot of oceans and there's a lot of space, so, like, we'll hold off. But if you stick around for a week or two, say hi, pop up. I'm not averse to handing out titles as much, but it's very lovely to have you on board. Also adding in, I have experience with strategy games, so I'm more than qualified. I'll keep that in, I'll put that bright shining on your resume in my stack of resumes. All one of them. After Fox saying, it's 11:30 on a school night and I have a test tomorrow. I still prefer being a citizen of Jar than sleeping. Well, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your time, but I appreciate that you spent it on me. Hopefully you did okay on the test. Or you were doing okay in the course. I do appreciate it, but at the same time, I also care for the people for watching. This week on our World Domination Fund, which I decided to put here, we're going to put in 100 Rwandan francs, which I have... Why don't I have this? I don't remember why I have 100 Rwandan francs, yeah. One bit closer to buying a death laser of friendship or something. I don't know, we'll get there. So this was your super presidential candidate, Deron, leader of JAR and protector of Pluto, signing off this week saying, welcome to JAR. JAR takes all kinds. Your family now. Please join us this week and every week. We go up every single Friday, except for the one that I was sick. If you want to see more, you can definitely check out the archives in the YouTube channel. And, well, good to have you around. And I'll leave you with our citizen-created motto, which is, we are JAR. If you love JAR, you'll love us. We'll see you next week.